and welcome to Pattaya, Thailand for the final day of lifting at the 2019 IWF World Championships. JP Nicoletta, Dr. David Baffa, Sean Waxman for the last time, unfortunately. We are going to see the super heavyweights. But guys, as we're going to get into that for what's happening today, let's talk about what happened yesterday with the men's 89s. Right?
Men's 109s. Wait.
109s. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm shocked.
Men's 109s. We had, we knew it was going to be good. We knew Martirosyan was going to run away with it in the total, but I don't think any of us thought we were going to see a three-way battle for the snatch. 9 out of 9 made lifts. All the top 3 finishers all went 3 for 3. 1 world record, another world record, and then a 3rd world record.
So, and we found out, what kind of Aramnu was going to come, and he
showed up. 6 for 6 for Aramnu. Silver across the board, almost the best competition of his career. He nearly came back in a huge way, and it was that snatch competition was one of the best we've seen. We've said it a million times, but this time it's true.
There was a world standard too. Nobody had hit that world record
That's
snatch,
right.
and then Yangshu goes up 197. Aramnu
198.
Martirosyan
199.
You can't ask for more.
No, and then we got into the clean and jerk competition, and we said that this was one that Martirosyan would probably run away with. And
well, he won it on the first clean and jerk, which it's not like those other guys were snatching nothing.
Yeah,
snatching world records, and he comes on his first clean and jerk and wins, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, and then go over to the women's 87 now, and our other medal session, and one more time.
DPRK versus China.
Yeah, I think it was the 4th time now that China managed to pull out a win over a DPRK lifter, and Zhang was just, amazing.
Both of them were incredible.
Yeah, both of them lifted well, but Zhang, she's catching her power, her cleans essentially.
Power.
Above parallel, up to 158, which is just insane.
And the jerk is just otherworldly.
Yeah.
All right, so insane today, the supers. We're about a few minutes away. Lifters are coming in now for the women's plus 87. This is the big one.
Yeah.
And this is a story that's kind of like the 81s. You've got one of the best ever in Tatiana.
Well, the best
Katarina,
ever.
Okay. Plus 2 Chinese athletes, both of whom can win.
Who are making a claim to being the best ever because they've hung with Tatiana in the past.
Yeah, Meng Suping and then Li Wenwen, who's born in 2000.
Right.
Junior.
A baby.
For another year. Could very well beat the both of them. But this is like one of those stories, like, will China win this one?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, and what kind of shape is Tatiana in?
And
We've seen her do
this may
140.
be the last time we see her.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we don't know the status of Russia.
Right.
There could be some things going on with that. So the whole thing is going to be pretty wild. That's coming up next. And then the men's plus 109.
It's dating back 4 million years or so ago when humans first began walking.
4 million years.
Upright.
Roll with it.
We've contested, there's been contests to see who the strongest human has been. And, fast forward to today, and we're going to do exactly that. We're going to crown the strongest man and the strongest woman. There's something primal and romantic about that.
Romantic
and we're going to
talking about supers.
I can't wait to see it.
Put it in context, okay? So right here, what you have is 64 kilos. This was the first weight, and I just stepped over a bar.
You know what you got to do when you step over a bar?
The entire weightlifting world.
Sorry.
Overhead. So JP, go ahead.
No. But this is the first weight that we saw in the women's 45s when we went on air.
64 kilos.
And then if you roll that forward, what we've got here is what? 266.
266, the most weight lifted ever.
Taranenko.
Yeah.
This is the biggest clean and jerk recorded officially.
Which has still never been lifted since Taranenko.
Right.
Yeah, officially.
So let's get into today. Lasha Talakhadze, speaking of things that have never been done before, he is already
of
a
legends.
legend.
Yeah.
Right.
Growing up, you remember that 216 snatch from the 80s, right? And everyone thinking, well, that'll never be surpassed again. And that was a once-in-a-generation snatch.
Antonio
by
Krastev.
Krastev. Yeah. And since 2016 and Lasha's kind of breakout, right? Maybe around that era, we've seen him do it multiple times.
No,
I think it's 6 or 7 times.
6 or 7 times.
But just put it in
and
context.
more. 220. We never thought we'd see a 220 snatch.
We did in 2017, right? And we're at the point now with Lasha where he's so amazing. We all think so much of him. It's like we border on the possibility of disappointment if he only does like 218 or something. And just please do not be disappointed.
He's got to do 267.
He's already done the heaviest snatch.
Be the man.
He's done the heaviest snatch of all time, heaviest total, and you're still not happy.
And you're still not happy. And that's the thing. Like, you got to celebrate what's going to happen today. You have to. But Lasha has done 260.
Yes.
And in this field, you have Gorman Asian. You do have some like just supers, but I mean, I think this is pretty much the Lasha Talakhadze
So
show.
he did 255 in training here a few days ago, right? Now, I don't know what he's going to come. He doesn't need to do anything more than that, probably, to win.
And that's the
easily.
problem. That's
But-
why they never see the 267
But
because
he
he
didn't
doesn't
need
have
the
to do it.
220. So is he? Maybe he's coming to do like a casual 215 snatch
casual.
day, and maybe go for that all-time
Right.
clean and jerk record.
The number
That's
of
all
lifters,
that remains.
the number of lifters who've done that, you can count on your hand.
I think it's 3,
Yeah.
215 or more.
Krostev, Salini.
Maybe one of the
Lasha.
person's on 215, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's tiny, and
Right.
we're seeing him do it every time he steps on the platform.
So we've grown to expect it, and we will absolutely sadly close out the 2019 World Championships with the super heavyweights coming up. Check your local listings and join us one last time, one last day for the biggest weights you'll see lifted at the World Championships.